Now, Heartland Sports with Jess Todd.
Well, college football's gotten all the attention this weekend in the sports world, kicking off week 1 action. But don't sleep on NCAA golf, though, getting things started on the links as well. The Golf Week Collegiate Kickoff, hosted by the Missouri Tigers, begins tomorrow right here in Cape Girardeau over at Dalhousie Golf Club. Ball State, Louisiana Monroe, LSU, Mizzou, the hosts, New Mexico State, Oral Roberts, Sam Houston State, Stetson, Texas Arlington, UTEP, UT Martin, and Texas Rio Grande Valley make up the field in town for the tournament. All 12 teams out on the course today for a practice round. It's not an easy task this time around, though, for Missouri head coach Glenn Milliken to host an event away from Columbia after just taking over the program in July. No rest for the weary, that's for sure. However, he says the staff at Dalhousie has been a huge help. It's been smooth sailing into his head coaching debut with the Tigers tomorrow.
They've been great. You know, it's been busy, obviously, with the transition and moving and getting to know the new players and just getting used to a new athletic department and new area of the country, hiring an assistant coach. So a lot of things that are going to come along with the start of the season as well. So it's been really busy for sure, but it's been good. It's been a really good busy for me.
Tournament starts tomorrow morning. We'll hear from some of the Tigers players as well as the UT Martin squad on the challenges that Dalhousie as a course presents. Make sure you're back with us for that. Friday night at the Pit was a game to remember, that's for sure. Jackson hosting one of the top teams in the state, Francis Howell, who had a 15-game winning streak coming in, defending Class 5 state champs. The game was delayed an hour because of that. It was still going when Heartland Football Friday ended, but don't worry, we stayed and we got the highlights. So here we go, half number 2. We showed you half number 1 on Friday. All of that building to now, and what a game we had. It was tied 14-all when we left you the last time we were talking at this highlight. How about Jackson's Jalen Hampton, freshman running back, first game at the Pit, just like head coach Ryan Nesbitt. He was going crazy. Jackson stormed out of the gates in the third to build a 27-14 lead, but then Francis Howell came storming back after scoring on offense. Strip sack right there, gave him the ball back in the red zone, and Maddox Duncan up the middle and in. Vikings go in front all of a sudden, 28-27. But Zach Crump for the Indians comes right back at you, breaking tackles. He's in for Jackson. They go back and retake the lead, 35-28. Back and forth we go after a successful 2-point conversion. But then it's the Vikings coming back the other way. Adam Shipley into the end zone. We're tied at 35. But here comes Jackson. Nobody could stop either side for a long stretch of this game. Adrian Fox bouncing it outside, down the sidelines. He gets into the red zone and sets up just a couple plays later. Good score for Jackson. It's Hampton again, powering his way into the end zone. They'd go in front 42-35. So then it all came down to the Indians defense. Could they get a stop? Francis Howell on 4th down needed a gain of 7 to pick it up. And the secondary for the Indians drops back. They were causing havoc, and they get the stop when they needed it most. All the way down to the wire. What a game at the Pit. First win for Ryan Nesbitt as head coach of Jackson. Put it on the board for them. We're going to catch up with him, with the players, about the crazy atmosphere that we had coming up at 10. You really don't want to miss that.